Things that I teach the kids at my church as a children's pastor that I wish someone had taught to me when I was a kid. If you don't know me, my name is Sarah, and I am a children's pastor in the Inland Empire of Southern California, and I've worked in ministry for over 20 years. What I'd like to talk about today is that we really need to acknowledge that there just are parts of the Bible that are weird, and that is okay. What's weird is the fact that we are flawed humans in this flawed world. Things are not the way that they're supposed to be. And by the world standards of things, God is weird and does some weird stuff. The way the world sees things is very different from the way God sees things. And as children of God, we need to be working and allowing the Holy Spirit to work in us so that we can see things through His eyes rather than through the world's eyes. Someone dying a gruesome, painful, horrible death for someone else who doesn't even like them by the world's standards is very weird. But when we look at it from God's point of view and we recognize that the Son of God knows us and that He still loves us and He knew and loved even those who hung Him on the cross, then it doesn't sound so weird. But then you get into ideas about God Himself. Well, but how does God know all of these things? How did Jesus know things that a regular human shouldn't know? Because wasn't Jesus human? Yes, He was. And again, by the world standards, it just sounds weird. But when we look at things from God's point of view and we remember that Jesus is the Son of God and Jesus is God the Son, when we acknowledge that God isn't human, oh, by the way, that blows kids' minds and probably some adult minds as well. God the Father exists in spirit. He isn't bound the way that regular humans are bound by things, or even in ways that Jesus chose to allow Himself to be bound for our sake. Again, just so many things that from the world's point of view sound weird. We need our God goggles so that we can see things from His point of view. And it's important for us to acknowledge it. It's important for us to talk about it, because if we don't, then the world is going to bring it up to the kids and is going to convince them that this is just weird, so that's wrong. And instead, the kids can respond and say, yeah, it is weird, but let's talk about it. Let's learn more about God and His Word together.